Welcome back to part 2 of the mini lasagna and scallop potatoes and some kind of vegetable. Have no idea what kind of vegetable just yet. So while my other video was loading up, I went ahead and peeled 3 potatoes and washed them. I'm going to show you how to cut them so that way you know what I mean by scallop potatoes. Now I got a smaller dish because I don't need a big one. That's all we need. Now, to start this off, we're going to take a whole potato and you're just going to cut it about 1 inch to 2 inches that look like this. You want it to look like this so it will cover the bottom. I have actually 2 more potatoes here that I have not done yet of peeling them because I wasn't sure if I would need it just yet. So we are going to find that out. So basically this is all that is potatoes, onions, cheese, any kind of cheese you would like. And if you want to add seasoning to it, fine. Don't, that's fine too. A lot of people do, a lot of people don't. I'm just gonna be doing salt and pepper for mine because that's all the seasoning that I would need on mine because I don't like anything else on my scalloped potatoes because it's gonna be cheesy. You will also need some milk for this, so it would give it that creaminess. I'm trying to just get these potatoes here cut. Now you normally would slice the onions, but since I have already chopped or diced, I'm gonna go ahead and use that for it because there's no need to really waste onions here. So let's hope that 3 potatoes is enough for what I am doing here. And I do normally do that because of the fact that the potatoes get nasty and keep cutting. It's just really nasty and it gets gross and it's harder to cut. Alright, so I got a small baking dish here. I am just going to go ahead and take some of our potatoes and put them, nice ones, here to just cover the end. Now basically you want them to be all basically the same because they will cook evenly. You'll add your onion, a little bit of salt and pepper to this. And then add any kind of cheese you are gonna use. Like I said in my last video, I'm using the rest of my sharp cheddar, and I will be using Colby and Monterey Jack. So we're just gonna layer it with cheese. Just like this, beautifully lay it with onion and cheese. That's the end of that. And then you're just gonna take more of your potatoes and you're just gonna layer them on top, beautifully in a line. Some of them are gonna be small, that's okay. Just take the small ones and just put them at the end. It wouldn't matter, it doesn't matter. Again, repeat the process. You can do it any way you want. I'd like to alternate sometimes, so now I'm just gonna add the salt and pepper to these potatoes. A little bit of the onion into the potatoes. Like I said, they would be sliced instead of diced, but I didn't want to waste them. So, and for this meal that we're having, I really didn't want to waste it whole thing. So now we're just gonna add another layer of cheese, which is now the Monterey Jack and Colby, and just cover those potatoes. There, you want your potatoes to be covered, and then just layer it again with potatoes until you can't no more. Now the top layer you can do the same, add the onions to it. Let's see, I need a small one. And sometimes I like, if you have room, is to add like the smallest ones in there if you can fit them in there. I only need it two actually. Alright, so basically I'm going to show you what this looks like. And this is what it will look like, layered with potatoes and cheese and onion. So I can't see it very well, but I tried. Gonna go ahead and salt and pepper it again. Again, you can salt and pepper it the way you want. Just don't over salt it, because you don't want it too salty. Now this is gonna take about maybe 45 minutes to an hour. It depends on your oven and how fast it cooks. Mine is like a conventional oven, so it kind of cooks pretty fast. So we're just gonna put it in there for an hour, just about, maybe until the potatoes are very tender. Now we're going to add the last bit of cheese to this, just like so. Now there's other things you can add to this if you want. I wouldn't. Basically, scallop potatoes is nothing but cheese and potatoes and onions, which is really good. I can't complain. But you know, I think I can get the last layer up there, so I'm just gonna add another thing of the rest of the potatoes up here and add a little bit more cheese because I really don't want to waste my potatoes here. Perfectly. And then just layer that with cheese again. The top part is layered with cheese, and I used up most of my cheese. I should have got bigger bags, but that's okay. I'm just gonna press this down so that it can get to where it needs to go. Let me move this out of the way. Now, I said you wanna add milk to this. The reason why you wanna add milk to this is because it makes it creamier. It gives it that creaminess and it helps the potatoes to cook, and it may not take as long. If you can't have milk and you're like lactose intolerant, I would suggest you using cream if you can, or use 2% milk or whatever kind of milk that you are tolerant to. But I and my family is gonna use whole milk. And what you're gonna do is, with the whole milk, we're just gonna find like a little side here, and we're just gonna add it into there. Now you want this to soak in, so you want it to be where it's all the way around the milk and it's covering it, because like I said, this is gonna help cook it. This is what is gonna help cook your yummy potatoes. I'm making a mess a little bit here, but that's all right because I got it clean. Now, I'm gonna show you what it looks like again. And this is what it looks like with the milk in it. It's gonna help cook it all the way around beautifully with onions, cheese, and potatoes. And that's it. This video was very, very short, and I'm sorry that the other video was a little bit longer. It took longer. So there was a lot of steps in that. And just in case if you didn't know how to make lasagna, watch it all the way through my last video. If you do know how to make lasagna, just look at the ingredients and go for it yourself. It's just simple as that. Like I said, if you have any comments, please leave them below. Like and subscribe to my channel. I am going to try to get as much as I can of videos out of cooking as much as I can this month while I can. Oh, sorry. I had to have some water again. I did that in my last video. Now, for vegetables, I'm not too keen on what to do for vegetables. So, I I'm probably going to do my mixed vegetables because they're a little bit good and I need to use them. So this is what my mixed vegetables will look like. It has carrot, squash, broccoli, cauliflower in it, and it's really yummy. I probably steam it in water. You can see as much carrots and cauliflower, zucchini, and stuff in it. Very yummy. Basically, what I'm going to be doing with this is I'll probably put it into a pan, like a frying pan. Put a little bit of olive oil on the back, put some seasoning on it, toss them, let them get soft, put them in there, and then there's our vegetables. I don't really want to do that in this video, but I'll probably show you in another video of what I do with them because it's too early to cook them, and I probably won't do another video showing how all this is cooked and done. Again, of a recap of what we done for this video. We have done our mini lasagnas and layered them. Look how beautiful they are. I'm going to wrap them up and put them in the refrigerator until they are cooked. So all that's in here is sausage, pepperoni, mozzarella cheese, hamburger in there, but I used my leftover meatballs from the meatballs that I used in my slow cooker video, and onions, and a little bit of salt, pepper, and seasoning in these. Check out the other video if you want to know what's all in them and what kind of seasoning. I don't think I used any because the meatball, just garlic and a little bit of onion in them. So that's the mini lasagna. Then we just did the scallop potatoes with onions, potatoes, and cheese with milk in them. And then we're going to be doing our mixed vegetables, sauteing them in garlic, a little bit of onion maybe, and seasoning them. So that is it for this video. I know this one was shorter for part 2, but I enjoyed making it. So it won't be as long unless I can find something else to do or talk about to make it a little bit longer or just as long, but I don't want to do that and keep rambling on. So I thank you guys again for watching my videos. I hope you enjoy my videos. If you do, again, like, subscribe, and leave comments below. Tell me your favorite dinner, your favorite meal, not dinner, sorry, favorite meal. Or if you have any suggestions of what you want me to try that's your recipes, comment below and I will try it and I will make a video of it and I will include your name so they know and tell you how it tastes and everything. So I will do that for you guys. I think that's about it. I hope you have a great night. Love you all. Hope you enjoyed the videos. Bye, guys.